Wasn't it some vacation, though? Certainly some fun. We had so many Easter eggs, which were dyed a brilliant hues of lavender and orchid and cerise. Little pictures of bunny rabbits all over them. We certainly had a nice Easter in our house, and I had my Easter outfit on a couple of weeks ago or so, Easter Sunday. And I walked down Fifth Avenue here in Gotham. And believe you me, it certainly was embarrassing with all the girls turning their heads admiringly at me. I don't suppose it was so much my mauve waistcoat as it was the chartreuse seersucker slacks. Albeit, however, so those things are of not our consequence. Today, I am going, as we have been discussing the literati, if I may use that expression so early in the morning with so many mixed listeners. We had a poem by Marilyn, what's her name? Some girl. And we thought that perhaps we might discuss the very young fellow who perhaps is not exactly a fellow, but so many times we read books and so many times we love poetry and manuscripts. But very often do we neglect to look at the little fellow who spends so much more time with books than we, the bookworm. I don't suppose many of us stops to understand the life of the bookworm, so I have written a poem entitled Ode to a Bookworm. Somebody seemed to have slipped a little fish into my martini. Some prankster on the form. Mm-hmm. Well, later perhaps. I'll join you. No, I don't suppose he'll drink too much, and he can't get the olive in his mouth. Ode to a Bookworm by Percy Dovetonsils. Oh, hail to thee, thou streamlined fellow. You go through my books like a fork go through Jell-O. When I open a book and look back at the binding, little crumbs from your lunch always I'm finding. I saw you first so trim and so spruce as you gummed a few pages out of my Mother Goose. You browsed through my shelves, in your eye was a twinkle, as you ate the first chapter of old Rip Van Winkle. The next time I saw you, I was so miffed. You ate off the ending of inventor Tom Swift. You made little bites so round and so tidy all over the back of my copy of Heidi. And then you reached manhood, I recall with some pain, when you first bit your way into Mickey's Spillane. You ate chapter 1 and then began rushing. On chapter 13, I noticed you blushing. As the years passed on by, you continued to munch. You were big enough then to eat Ivanhoe for lunch. And then you ate Lawrence of Arabia. I heard your loud sigh as you lay gasping for water. The book was so dry. Today is your birthday. May you live good and long, so the night will be filled with your nibbling song. Now you can eat my present from the back to the front, for today I've enrolled you in the book of the month. That's Ode to Bookworm. Percy Dovetonsils.